Tell me when you can hear me, Steven. No audio? Bill? How about now? I can hear myself. This isn't working. We have sound? Awesome. We have sound. We're going to start over. Well, you guys don't know we started over because you couldn't hear us this morning. Fantastic. That's why I love going live. It's whatever. Roy's trying to delete it and start over. We already got people watching. They'll stay with us. What's going on, everyone? Super pumped to be here at Naval X today. Marine Corps cake cutting. But before we go to that, can I get an Oorah from the class today? Oorah! Fantastic. We got some folks from the Center for Adaptive Warfighting on a special trip up here from Camp Lejeune and other places that don't really matter because it's the Air Force. Just kidding. He's going to come on camera in a minute. He doesn't know that yet, but now he does. Before we get to the cake cutting to celebrate 45 years of the Marine Corps birthday, feels like 300, don't it? It does. So before that, Roy's going to tell you what they've been up to at the CAW and today in class and the rest of the week. Roy, up to you. Now they can hear you this time.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Again, my name is Staff Sergeant Roger Roy Mancu. I come from 2nd Main Battalion. Big shout out to them to allow me the time and space to be out here. I represent the maintenance operations section as well. Being up here, I did really good in the first take, I promise you. But today we did Warfighter Center Design, which is a human-centered design variant of design thinking. Our students came from 11. They're representing 11 different organizations throughout the Marine Corps, the government sector, from the Army, and we also have a facilitator from Agitari and the Air Force. Out here, Stephen Augie, pretty awesome, fantastic. Marines, it's our birthday. Like, this is so awesome. 245th, this is what it's all about. Man, we're talking about honor, courage, commitment. We know our history. We know our legacy. We know where we hail from. This is our day to get crazy, not too crazy, because you know the stuff, right? So I'm pretty pumped. For the rest of the week, we're also going to provide military scrum on Thursday and Friday. Hopefully, some of these awesome folks will come out for that course as well. We have seats available, about 10 seats. So if you want to jump on, if you have a DoD CAC ID, feel free to sign up or let us know. We'll just show up on Thursday. We'll get you in the system, I promise. So we're gonna rock this cake cutting ceremony. I'm pretty pumped. Good looking cake. Is that even in the shot? It's really big. It's pretty awesome.
It is now.
Cool. Awesome. I'm pumped.
Fantastic. Well, Roy, thanks for that great explanation. And I still see you guys. Scott, what's up? Steven. Steven's over there. So, Steven, come here. So every time we go live on Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever Naval X does, there's always this one guy that's always watching, always commenting, and this time he's actually in person.
I came for the swag.
You came for the swag?
I think this is like my 9th time being on there live.
I think so.
I mean, really, anytime it goes live, I know there's something of importance. Naval X is absolutely killing it, so this is my first opportunity to come out here and see this and be a part of it, and I will tell you, it did not disappoint. I had no idea where it was located, how it looked in the interior, but when I came in, it was just wow for hours upon hours. And so to see the training that they can put on here, how they can put it on, what they have capable. If you have an interest, please reach out, please get in here and just see what it's all about, because it will blow your socks off. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Mohawk Matt killing it every single day. Always looking forward to it. Really looking for that challenge between Matt and Platform 1, because I hear it's pretty good.
It's getting dicey.
It's pretty good.
So this is just a great example of the partnerships that we try to do in Naval X. Air Force, yeah, we can hang out with y'all too. Come on over, we'll accept you. We'll even give you cake if it's today. So we're gonna kick this cake cutting off because that's how we roll. So for all you Marines out there and in the room, this is not the official Marine Corps cake cutting ceremony. Obviously, this is not a uniform. I do not fit in my uniform. So we're gonna do this the Naval X way. And how that's going to work is you get to watch and see. So here we go. So I need to get the oldest Marine in the room and the youngest Marine in the room. Fantastic. Come on, join. I'll throw my mask up so we're all safe. So, if we don't have, does anyone have the Marine Corps message on hand to read out loud? You ready to go? Fantastic. The Naval X-Way, Matt Evers swooping in. You're up.
On November 10, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousands of men have borne that name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which bears comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war and a long era of tranquility at home. Generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and every corner of the 7 seas so that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the Battle of the Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we also received from them the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation and has long been the distinguishing mark of Marines in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past. And the me of our nation will regard us as worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps.
Oorah! Fantastic. We'll get a nice clean shot here for this cake cutting. It's going to be awesome. All right. So, because we do things the Naval X way, obviously we have this super regular size sword. It's just a regular kitchen knife. You guys all have this in your kitchen, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It has been sterilized, but this sword, I'm going to give this to Roy because he's going to do the cutting. This sword was actually made by Marines, and it is awesome that we get it. I'm going to start crying in a minute. It is awesome that we get to cut this cake for Marines, with Marines. Super glad you guys are all here. So again, Naval X way usually means the Mohawk Matt rambles. So I'll stop rambling. Here we go. So, Roy, you want to do us the honors of cutting this glorious cake?
Absolutely.
Cut, not smash, Roy. Cut. Woo! All right, and in Marine Corps tradition, I know we got a lot. Let's see. Yeah, you stand over there. They can't hear me. I heard. I saw the thing. So I'm going to stand over here so I can have my mask off so you can hear me on live. Marine Corps tradition, we are going to pass the cake from the oldest Marine to the youngest Marine and talk about what that symbolizes as we do it. So before we do that, we've got Vince. What's your last name, Vince?
Hutcherson.
Vince Hutcherson, Marine Corps. When did you enlist?
I was commissioned in 1988.
1988. Who was born after 1988? Fantastic. You got any kids in the room? No. All right. So, and I'm going to explain this again, the Naval X way, a little bit different than an official ceremony, just for all our fans that don't know why we do this. So we do this to symbolize the oldest Marine in the room, where the Marine Corps has been in the past. We respect the past, and he is passing it to the youngest Marine in the room because he is passing it to the next generation. So, and you are, sir?
We try.
Louis Tran. And when did you enlist?
2016.
2016. So you could probably be a kid, huh? Vince is going to beat me up later. Don't worry about it. So we appreciate where the Marine Corps has been from Vince and where the Marine Corps is going to go and Louis. So, hey, Oorah from both of you gentlemen. Fantastic. You heard the deeper one, right? It's all those years of metal and all the stuff in your chest, ain't it? Fantastic. Well, that is the Marine Corps birthday. You guys got celebrated, clap for nothing, huh? That is how we do here in Naval X. I know some of you are like, oh, that's not the Marine Corps way. It's Naval X. We do what we need to do. So mainly I just want you to know, as a Marine myself, why we do what we do and why it's so important to us. So everyone out there celebrating, have a safe, fantastic Marine Corps birthday. We're going to dig into this cake because it looks delicious. Have a great one. Don't forget to sign up for the CAW classes here locally in DC if you want to hit them up. Otherwise, see ya. You're still live, so say hi, everybody.
Happy birthday, Marine!
Actually, you know what? You guys can do what you do. I'm going to walk them around and show them what you guys been up to. So you guys go eat some cake. So they've been over here doing all kinds of CAW stuff. Human-centered design. You're going to narrate?
So warfighter-centered design, human-centered design variant. They identify the status quo utilizing a mountain exercise. It looks like a triangle. It's a mountain, right? So identify the status quo, all our pain points. Up top is the utopia, what they think, what the perfect world would look like. And then in the middle, they're going to identify how to get from the status quo to the utopia by creating actionable items. Pretty awesome. So that's divergent thinking. For this one is their opportunity statement was, hey, what is your experiences serving in your organization? From there, they went ahead and did some convergent thinking. So all those items in the climb, they moved it on over without collaboration by identifying some like items. After they did that, they labeled each category. So if I said, hey, Matt, I need you to improve training and opportunities, what that looks like are the items they identified in the climb. It's really cool. Then they would go ahead and identify what provides, out of those labels, what would provide the most impact and what would be the most feasible to get after, utilizing an impact feasibility matrix. I'm a Marine and we're doing stuff like this? What?
So that's awesome, Roy. What I want to know, you talked about human-centered design, warfighter-centered design. What is this on your wall over here?
What is that? Is that a tease?
Is that for this later this week?
So yeah, it's for later this week. Listen, a lot of people asked about it. We told them, hey, it's our schedule, right? We don't want to give them too much. What this is actually a scrum board. Instead of PowerPoints and ELOs and TLOs, jargon giraffe, right? Instead of learning objectives and a schedule and agenda and handouts and PowerPoint, I could keep going on forever. We identified, hey, what are the things that we need to do or what we want to do, going to do, what are we doing right now, and what do we complete? Kind of give us an information radiator from the left to the right, knowing that, hey, we got to get it done. So we utilize Scrum for our course and facilitation for the day.
Fantastic, Roy. That's awesome. Let's see what this cake looks like. Look at that. Look good looking cake right there. So hopefully y'all are enjoying some cake out there wherever you are. That's what ours looks like now. Have a great day, everyone, and see you next time.